Today I am going to explain our project, and I have the report I have made through the project and the uh, concept I analyzed during my making my graph and making creating the project. Basically, we are given multiple CSVs, and in the CSVs, each student have their connection and connection and their companies. So at first, I make a student interconnected network. Let us look about the graph. This network graph showcase the top 50 most connected individual display in a circular layout. We can say that each node's size are reflect its degree centrality, how many connection it has, while the color indicate different institution. Uh, we can see that. We can analyze that Rohit Malviya is the most connected. In the second graph, we are talking about the path and length distribution. The histogram shows the density of the random walk length in blue and pruned path length in green, with x-axis as length and the y-axis as density. Mm. The peak around 5 to 10 steps where the most connection cluster. Where most connection cluster statistically, the mean walk length is 15.50 steps, and while the mean path length drops to 7.250. Here we can see that mm, walk length is lesser than, sorry, path length is lesser than the walk length after pruning. And after the pruning, we approve, and we are talk about the success rate. We achieved 85% success rate for the walk and 70% for the path. This the whole data tells us about the pruning is more effective than walk. In pruning, uh, we mm, we travel minimum nodes. In the third data, we are talking about the success rate trends. And this line plots the track of cumulative success rate of walk and path over 1,000 trial smooth with 50 trial moving average. The blue line for the walk stabilized 85%, while the green line for the path settled at 75%. By the trial 500, the median success rate reached 88% for the walk and 72% for the path, showing consistent connectivity. However, occasional failure suggests some of the nodes are isolated, perhaps due to the unknown data issue. Mm, and in the graph 4, we can see that of top 10 performance means the student of Sitare University who have the most connection. This bar graph chart highlight the top 10 most connected individuals with bar showing the degree certainty and the label rotated for in the group in the graph 4. It is shown that the top 10 performer of top 10 performance, that means the person who has the most connections. In this we can see that Rohit Malviya has the highest connection with the degree of 4560, Ravi Rajput had 4273, and following Ramaraj Nirmal and so on. So, in the conclusion, I would like to say that Rohit Malviya has the most connection, and I like to the challenges which I faced during this project. At first, I would like to um, uh, say that Rohit Malviya have actually he have more connection than this more degree, but I was unable to conclude that data because some of the names are repeating. Even though I have during making my agency list, I try to put company name along with the notes name, but some of the student who have say common name and their company name are missing. So the same repetition of the notes while I